You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Live. Well, of the things you don't expect to see or hear or see in the news, it's that Cam Newton might go back to the Panthers. Now, look, Carolina Panthers quarterback situation is a hot-ass mess. It is hot garbage. Sam Darnold has turned into a nightmare on Elm Street, and the guy that they're facing having to play right now is former XFL, would have been MVP if the season would have finished, P.J. Walker. Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of intrigued to see P.J. Walker get a try here. But Cam Newton going back to the Panthers is awfully interesting. And the fact is, do I know if Cam can play anymore? I don't know. But can he at least be the backup on the Panthers? Sure. And the one thing I will tell you I do root for is interesting, and Cam Newton back home to the Panthers is interesting. Panthers quarterback, and this is PFT, Panthers quarterback Sam Darnold is going to miss at least a month with a right shoulder injury, and that has led to a question for head coach Matt Rhule about whether the team would explore bringing Cam Newton back. Rhule said the team will, quote, obviously explore any and all options, while saying he wouldn't get into hypotheticals about Newton in particular. Word on Thursday is that Newton is on the radar in Carolina. However, Jonathan M. Alexander of the Charlotte Observer reports that Newton will meet with Rhule general manager Scott Fritter and Panthers owner David Tepper on Thursday. Tepper is the only member of that trio who was part of the organization when Newton last played for the Panthers in 2019. Although Rhule and Federer have been hired by the time Newton was released in 2020 after attempts to trade him were unsuccessful. Newton has not played for anyone since his release by the Patriots ahead of the start of the regular season. P.J. Walker is currently set to start for the Panthers with Darnold out of the picture. Now, I do have some obvious questions, like number one, would Cam Newton be willing to sit on the bench for the Panthers? Now, wouldn't that be a little awkward? Now, he might want to just go back home. He might want to go back to a place where things feel more familiar to him. And who knows, maybe he would play better. Look, I'm going to be the first to tell you, and this is, that Cam Newton, Mac Jones thing was closer than people want to admit. Now, Mac Jones clearly won the job, but Belichick was still going to give that job to Cam, really and truly, if Cam hadn't done that whole thing where he went out of town during training camp and during the preseason to get some kind of treatment. There was a violation of COVID protocol there, and so that happened at a terribly bad time for Cam, and of course Cam has since gotten the jab. So that's no longer a factor here. And the Carolina Panthers quarterback situation is a dumpster fire. It's pretty crazy to say the last time the Carolina Panthers quarterback situation was stable was when Cam Newton was there. And I think Cam's only 32 still. Okay? I don't even know if Cam is that. Yeah, he's 32. And, of course, he won an MVP there. Now, I'll be the first to admit I think it was an arguable MVP win, but nonetheless, he won it anyway. So, we don't know if he's got anything left. We don't. But for the sake of things being interesting, me turning on Red Zone and seeing Cam Newton play quarterback for the Panthers again, let's see it. Let's see it happen. Yeah, I'd rather see him go there and start than ride the pine for Seattle or some place like that. It still strikes me as so odd that Ron Rivera doesn't want to give Cam Newton a shot with his quarterback situation. You know, I mean, come on, Cam Newton or Taylor Heineke. Kyle, who is it? Kyle Brady? Kyle Allen. Yeah. So, anyway, good God. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.